This event, which I'm calling it an event because I don't know whether it's a ride or a space trip, felt very symbolic of Neptune in Aries and Pluto in Aquarius. But I want to focus on the two people who have been overshadowed by all of this, which is Amanda Nguyen. I hope I'm pronouncing her Vietnamese last name correctly. If not, please correct me. And Aisha Bo. I'm doing a deep dive podcast episode about Neptune and how it relates to people of the global majority with a fellow astrologer, so look out for that next month. But I've been studying Neptune, and what I've noticed is really how Neptune can symbolize the erasure of people of the global majority. Just some Astro 101 so you have a foundation of understanding. Neptune is the Roman god of the sea, so its Greek counterpart would be Poseidon. And so Neptune can oftentimes be described as our fantasies, our illusions, our dreams, mysticism, spirituality. Neptune transit can be experienced as fogginess or a lack of clarity, and Aries is the archetype of the pioneer and the first. And there were a lot of firsts that happened that day, regardless of our opinions on it, because clearly this was not an advancement on feminism. Like, come on. I believe the foreshadowing of this is just celebrities and the uber wealthy being able to travel to space. What I think is going to happen is you're going to see sponsored trips to the moon, influencer trips to the moon, but I digress. The general backlash has been these women, more specifically Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez. This woman, I think, is a film producer. She's been mostly quiet. The general backlash has been that these ladies are out of touch with reality. Like, people can't afford eggs and they're going off into space. That's Pluto in Aquarius, the widening wealth gap. Blue Origin is owned by Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, which is a company that is basically ruining our planet. Which brings me to Amanda and Aisha. I don't think that they deserve to be grouped in this backlash that Gayle, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez have been getting, because you just have to read their stories. They are so badass and they are actually qualified to be there. Amanda was a senior at Harvard when she was raped, and her whole astronaut career was put on hold so that she could go to Congress to advocate for sexual assault survivors' rights. And Aisha Bo is an airspace engineer. But you would never have known that because their stories were almost erased from the conversation. So Amanda and Aisha, two qualified women of the global majority, were given an opportunity to go to space. And do you think they would turn that down? This was their chance. The only obvious downside was that Neptune, right? It was their whole stories being clouded away. They were essentially erased from the conversation. It's a deeper conversation of how women of the global majority, no matter how qualified you are, sometimes to make your dreams come true, you have to align yourself with capitalism, celebrity, and mix yourself in with unqualified women just so you can have your dreams come true.